If personality pseudoscience wasn't bad enough in hiring, now some companies have admitted to using handwriting analysis. To be clear, this has happened before, but the resurgence is disturbing, especially with how much science my field has done showing the problems with it. I'm Dr. Anna Kalschmidt. I'm an industrial organizational psychologist, and I research the unwritten rules of work for people from working class backgrounds and neurodivergence with race and gender intersections. According to a recent Wall Street Journal article, some companies are hiring graphologists and astrologists to help them with their hiring to make sure they hire someone with the right personality. Yes, we're in the age of AI and apparently astrology and graphology. The article cites this woman as someone who was able to go full-time as a consultant in what was previously her part-time gig, screening applicants. She's quoted in the article as saying that capital letters are a sign of deceit. And that, I quote, a signature that looks different from regular penmanship suggests your private life and outward persona don't match. As an industrial organizational psychologist, let me be clear. These have zero scientific evidence, and even if they did, they would still have to be scientifically linked to the parts of the job. I made a video about this last week on you can accurately measure someone's personality, but you still have to prove in that work context and in that job that it is a predictor of job performance. Otherwise, you are discriminating, and this particularly harms neurodivergence. They admit in this article that it is a struggle to not hire people who are just similar to you. But what they don't acknowledge is that when you incorporate pseudoscience, you just interpret it as you want it, and that is what you are doing, and unwritten rules abound. Using capital letters has nothing to do with job skills unless maybe you're an engineer and you need to use capital letters for clarity. My dad's done electrical work his whole life, and he writes in capital letters because a lot of his stuff will be read by engineers later. I have never found him to be deceitful, though. As technical tasks become increasingly automated by AI, if you're in a position to influence hiring, please question these practices. Ask for validation studies showing how these improve your hiring, because nonsense like this is expensive and it can cause a lot of harm, especially in a high-stakes position. What unhinged hiring processes have you seen? Tell me in the comments.